Welcome to the Ohio Department of Transportation Training for Open Roads Designer. In this video, we're going to talk about container files and how they're used in the sheet clipping process. So when I say container file, what I mean is just a MicroStation design file. It's going to be an empty design file, no graphics drawn in the file. And the container file is going to be used to reference all the various base maps that I need to show on my plan and profile sheets. Once the references are attached, I will place name boundaries in the container file, and then I'll clip my sheets from there. The sheet design files will consist of a drawing model and a sheet model. So the sheet model will reference the drawing model, and the drawing model will reference the container file. So let's get started by creating a container file. So I'm currently in a design file that has my alignment. It doesn't really matter what file you're in to get started. What we want to do is in our workflows, go to the Ohio DOT workflow. And from that, I'll choose the Apps tab, and I'm going to create a new design file. I'm going to change my category to only show me roadway information. So I'll select that from the list and then click off to apply that filter. And I just want to filter it by sheet files. So looking at the list, there's a plan and profile or plan sheet. So I'm going to turn that on, and it's defaulting to the first available number for the file suffix. So it's going to create this in the 400 engineering folder, roadway sheets, named by the PID number _GP for general plan 001. If I want to create a container file, I want to make sure I'm using the design seed and not the sheet seed. So what I need to do is just type in a number for the container file. And we want you to use 000, 100, 200, 300, 400, etc. for the container files. So as soon as I type in a 000, you'll see the seed file changes to the design seed. Same thing if I type in 100 or 200. Okay, so I'm just going to create a 000 file, and I'll give it a comment if you want to do that. So this is my state route 185 plan and profile. So I'll go ahead and create the files, and in the application I do have the open last created file option turned on. So it will automatically open that file for me when it's created. So with my container file created, I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the references that I need to see on my plan and profile sheet. And again, the intent with this container file is just to attach those references and draw my name boundaries. Okay, so I have all the references attached that I need to show on my plan and profile sheets, and I'll just mention a couple things before we wrap up this video. When I attached my field book with my survey information, that file also contained my terrain model. So I made sure I set the terrain model as active. And as soon as I do that, it's going to create a 3D model in this file and then self-reference that 3D model to my current 2D model. So I can see that design 3D reference attachment here from the file that I'm in. And what I'm going to do is turn off the display of that one. Typically, you do not need to see that 3D information in the plan view. The other thing I want to make note is the container file itself is used to control the levels that are shown on the sheets. So we'll discuss that in another video. So with my container file created and my references attached, I'm now ready to lay out name boundaries for my plan and profile sheets, and we'll cover that in the next video.